We are dishing on movies.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of
Dishing on Movies.
This week we're going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of The Breakfast Club.
Love that movie.
Can you believe 30 years? That is ridiculous.
I was like 5 when it came out.
I wasn't even born. Anyway, so we figured, what are you gonna do for Breakfast Club besides some good breakfast?
Yeah, so we're doing a biscuits and gravy because who doesn't love biscuits and gravy for breakfast?
None of my friends.
But we're doing a flip on it. Us Southerners are doing a vegan biscuits and gravy.
It's a way to modernize it and kind of take out, you know, the things that maybe make you regret eating biscuits and gravy.
Exactly, but you won't miss any of the flavor.
All right, let's get to it.
Rosemary, pepper, salt, baking powder, baking soda, lemon juice, unsweetened almond milk, vegan sausage, vegan butter, flour.
Don't you forget the gravy. Don't.
Well, here we are.
So the first thing about these vegan biscuits and gravy is we got to get our vegan buttermilk going to make our vegan buttermilk biscuits.
How do you even do that, though?
Well, buttermilk's an acidic milk, so we're gonna basically acidize, that's a good word, this buttermilk.
You learned that in detention?
Yeah, I did. All right, so I'm gonna add this lemon juice to this unsweetened almond milk.
I love me some almond milk.
You actually turned me on to almond milk.
Really?
You did, yeah.
I mean, soy has some, you know, kind of negative properties to it if you drink it in abundance.
Yeah.
And almond milk doesn't seem to have a lot of that.
But it's also low calorie, high protein.
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot of bang for that buck.
Are you guys like boyfriend, girlfriend? Steady dates? Lovers?
So we're gonna let this curdle, and we're making some rosemary vegan buttermilk biscuits. So
Yum.
we need some rosemary.
Yep, so you know, you can use dried rosemary, I guess, if you're in a pinch, but fresh for any herbs is always gonna be the way to go.
Yeah.
So we got some fresh rosemary. You got a stem here, and you're just gonna have to pluck all the little greens off this. You don't want this big daddy stem in your biscuit.
So in high school, what were you? Were you the jock, the rebel, the recluse, the popular girl?
I wasn't any of those. I was the theater kid. I was after school more than I was in school, to be honest with you. Like, not in detention, but doing like plays and show choir and all the any kind of extracurriculars. Yeah. I was in that, and then I would sleep in through like first period.
All right.
Maybe not the best, but hey, I made it. I made it out.
Eat my shorts.
Biscuits use essentially the same technique like dough, like pie crust.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's our Twilight Bella quiche, video seen here, or any of the other pie recipes we've done, it's the same idea. You basically take flour, and then you're gonna add your dry ingredients. So we've got baking powder and baking soda, 2 different ingredients.
Very important. You can't double one. You need them both.
You need them both. And then a little bit of a salt. I go ahead and get those dry ingredients mixed up. Take this little bit of butter and blend it into this flour. So we've got some vegan butter here, and it's diced up. That'll actually help it blend to the flour. Not only is it diced up, but it's cold. So you always want cold butter for any dough.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
What are some other favorite 80s movies of yours?
Oh my god, Ghostbusters, Pretty in Pink.
Can you believe they're making an
Ferris
all-female Ghostbusters?
We will definitely be doing that.
Oh yeah, that's a good cast too.
It's a great cast. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the idea of the cast and the reboot.
I loved Never-Ending Story, which apparently...
Never-Ending Story, I'm not gonna lie guys, scared me as a child.
I can see it has really scary, the Nothing, that wolf is super scary, but you said you were scared of Falcor.
I was scared of Falcor. It's like a dragon snake with like crazy teeth, like big teeth.
I can see it, but he's so friendly in the face. He's got like a dog face.
I'm scared right now. Can we change the subject?
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Add a little bit of this rosemary that we had. Now we're gonna add this curdled almond milk.
It did break up, huh? Look.
It did.
You can see it getting a little chunky.
Yeah. So we have our dough pretty much mixed, but now we need to kind kind of make it into a good mound. You're gonna wanna make sure you turn the dough, and that just means that you're turning it on itself. We're not doing a heavy kneading. We're just kind of mixing it and making it dry. See how it's dry to the touch?
Yeah, it looks a lot more dry now.
All right, so now I'm gonna not overwork the dough, because if you overwork it,
Melt that butter.
and if you look, you can see my butter, see?
See my butter?
So we're gonna get this into about 1 inch thick, put a little flour on top, and we're gonna start cutting these biscuits.
Cut it out.
So I like to put a little bit of a dent in the biscuit. It helps make sure it doesn't get like a dome top. And I'm just gonna brush this with a little bit of that vegan butter. And put them in the oven at 400 degrees. We're gonna bake them for about 10 to 14 minutes. Get that.
I'm trying to give you butterfly kisses.
What's going on in there?
So, what we got next?
All right, so we've got this vegan sausage. It's 100% vegan,
Give me lean.
which is funny because I didn't even realize the pun of
Jimmy Dean.
the southern sausage we probably grew up eating. So I'm just gonna take this sausage log and have a little bit of oil in there to get the cooking started.
That don't look good yet.
But we're just gonna break this up and it'll crumble as it cooks, so.
Where can you find vegan butter? Did you have any trouble?
No, actually about 5 years ago, it was hard to find. It was only at Whole Foods. Now it's pretty much everywhere.
Questions?
Yeah. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
All right, so we got that going. And we're gonna go ahead and just add this flour. A little salt.
Give me that salt.
And a little pepper. Just gonna cook this for 2 minutes. We're gonna slowly add our unsweetened almond milk. Whisk it until it's thickened. So it takes about 3 to 4 minutes.
I was a vegetarian for like 6 years, and my mom would make like different recipes and whatever, and I'd be like, was there meat in it? She's like, yeah, but only half a cup.
It doesn't give you the right to be a pain in the ass, so knock it off.
We always want to taste to make sure we have the seasoning right. So let's get in there and just see our vegan sausage gravy. Get these biscuits.
They look good.
They do look
And you
good.
can put on as much or as little as you like, really. There's no wrong answer to gravy.
Well, Brian, this is a very nutritious lunch. All the food groups are represented.
I'll tell you right now, no one would ever know this biscuit is vegan.
This is delicious. I would definitely join this breakfast club.
I would pay dues a year in advance. I mean, it's so flaky, and that rosemary gives it a little bit of an oomph of flavor. And mind you, we got all this flavor, and there's like very less fat
Oh,
than
yeah.
your normal biscuits and gravy.
Eliminating sausage alone will help you out with that. Well, anyways, let us know what you guys think. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
We are dishing on movies.
I don't think I belong in here.